Maybe we should go to number 2, Brandon, and kinda
Yeah.
hit on the next one because I think they go arm in arm, right?
Well, and they do, and that's what it's not as Carson, we like move from one to two. It flows like it. If you get one, you get two. In fact, if you take a holistic look at all 10, they're definitely very integrated. But it starts with those two intentionally, because if we truly believe, and that's what I think you were alluding to at the beginning, Tom, do we truly believe that the buyer is in control? And if we can get there, that they are in control, it should change everything else that we do, coming from that lens of being buyer centric versus seller centric. So if you get one down, moving into two, then is it my sales motions need to align with their journey, not try to interrupt their journey, not try and cut them off in the past, not try to shake them into giving us attention, you know, asking for the demo too early, all those types of things. If we get one, then number two, I think, is a very natural next step.
Yeah, and number 2, just so everyone knows, is as a seller, you cannot control the buyer journey, but you can influence it, right? So obviously, you have to kind of believe in number 1 to get to number 2, but it's like, "Oh, well, all's lost, forget it."
Yeah.
It's now how do you help influence that buyer journey versus thinking you're gonna control it all the way through.
Well, and that's where the brilliance of your book, for anybody with the revenue zone, and the concept of the yellow brick road, whether you want to call it that or not, the concept of, if we're going to align and be able to influence that, what Carson said, they're getting their information from G2, they're getting it from other places, they're doing their research, keeping sellers at arm's distance. If we try to get in and get their attention, like get on a call with me, something like, they're going to keep us out. But if we're doing things more, maybe we invite them to a webinar where they can stay anonymous. All right, maybe we're sharing a link to something, or bringing them on as a guest into a podcast or a show or things like that. That it's aligned with where they are. It's aligned with what they're doing. Then, as we influence it, we start building our personal influence with them, and we become a part of their research process. We become a part of their internal conversation. I know, Carson, you've done this really well with large deals and large numbers of people at the same time.
Yeah, and I want to throw Dave's comment up as well, because he makes a really astute observation here. Buyers control the pace. If pushed, they're going to go elsewhere. A lot of sellers and sales managers don't get this. It's time for the old school to step away.